So some drivers want to ban this move right here. Let's talk about it. Coming up next. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good today. All right, some NASCAR drivers want this move banned. Included among them are Joey Logano and, unfortunately, Kyle Larson, whose t-shirt I'm wearing. Hate to disagree with Kyle Larson, but first off, let's look at Kyle Larson's quote, and then we will talk about it. This video from Matt Weaver.
Have you seen Chastain's move?
Yeah, I did.
What about that?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
You think you inspired it at all last year?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I'm a bit, I don't know, embarrassed that I did because that was pretty embarrassing, honestly. I think that's not a good look for our sport at all. I don't know what you guys think. You probably think it's cool, but I think it's pretty embarrassing.
Why don't you think it's a good look?
Why do you think it's a good look?
I don't know.
Why do you think it's a good look?
I don't know. Fans cheered, I guess.
It's not a
All right, so you see there, he thinks it's a bad look for NASCAR. He pretty much emphasized he just thinks it's a bad look, and he is embarrassed that he himself has done it in the past. I think what he's referring to here is the Ricky Bobby effect, what I like to call it. People who don't watch NASCAR more than casually or don't watch NASCAR at all unless it's a highlight like this, they still have that mentality that it's just a bunch of not intelligent people with southern accents, you know, that do the sport, where in actuality it's a bunch of engineers. It's a very complex and just, I don't know, it's just a totally different sport than what it gets portrayed in the mainstream media. So I think that is what he's getting at. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but if I had to guess, I think that's what he's getting at. He doesn't want it to be the Ricky Bobby effect. The Ricky Bobby effect, of course, being people that watch Talladega Nights and think it's a documentary. That's what I'm talking about with the Ricky Bobby effect. The other concern was from Joey Logano, who said there are safety concerns. So there is a handful of drivers who didn't like the move and want the move outlawed, so I figured I would give their perspective. Now let's take a look at the other side of it, where we'll use Dave Moody to represent the other side of the argument. The fact that a small handful of NASCAR drivers want to create yet another new rule outlawing one of the most incredible last lap moves in the history of the sport, one that had every fan on their feet and cheering, is beyond baffling to me. So yeah, there you go. Dave Moody speaking for, the media and the talking heads and stuff like that, saying this was an exciting move and, it's great press for the sport and things like that. So he thinks it's a good thing. And I have to agree with him. And I think more importantly, the one side that never, ever gets listened to, the fans absolutely loved this. This was probably one of the most exciting moves in the history of NASCAR, probably within the last 10 years at least. This has been the most exciting move, the coolest thing that we've seen in a long time. So for once, I think NASCAR should put the fans first and listen to the fans. Don't outlaw this move and things like that, because I saw this quote this morning when I woke up. It was from Jet MDK, so check out his channel. He's got a great channel, by the way, so check him out as well. But I saw this quote from him this morning, and he said, "Good morning, it's Monday, and I still can't believe what we just saw yesterday." And that's exactly where most of us as fans of the sport are at. That was so incredible that we are still talking about something positive. Think about this. We're still talking about it on Monday, something positive, and we'll probably continue to talk about it for the rest of this week. Something positive that happened in a NASCAR Cup race at Martinsville, which earlier this season was claimed to be the most boring race of the season. Even I talked about how boring that first race was myself, and that first race was not the most exciting thing you've ever seen. I don't think it was quite as bad as some people made it out to be, but the same exact track now has the most exciting finish of the season, probably the most exciting finish in 10 years, and we're talking about something positive about NASCAR, and it's trending in all the press. It was the #1 highlight on ESPN's Sports Center. So, I mean, this is just a really positive thing, and NASCAR, if they make a rule to outlaw this, they're really just shooting themselves in the foot. But, NASCAR is going to NASCAR, so I don't even want to think about or judge where they're going with this particular thought process, but hopefully they listen to the fans, they listen to most of the media, and do not outlaw this. And, nothing against Joey Logano and Kyle Larson. I understand what they're trying to say there, but Got to disagree with him respectfully here in this particular situation. All right, that is all I got for you on this one. If you made it this far, feel free to subscribe. If you're already subscribed, I appreciate your subscription, and you guys know that. If you got a comment or question, leave it down in the comments section. I'll try to get to as many as I can. And other than that, thanks for your time. Peace.